Hey, everybody. Once again, you are tuned in to TWID Radio. If you haven't been told or just didn't know, TWID stands for that's what I do. And as long as you're breathing, I guarantee you're doing something. We're bringing you the real, raw, the relevant tackling news, dating, marriage, sports, and more. This is where the Black community connects, grows, and thrives. That's what we do in our tribe, circles, and communities. So hit that subscribe button and join the TWID revolution today. Family, once again, you are tuned in to TWID Radio. TWID stands for That's What I Do. The title, Tamron Hall School's Kendra G, the matchmaker on how to get a man. Family, before I start the video, let me just say this. Women, in my humble opinion, if you're not married, if you've never been married, you are not qualified to talk to people about relationships, how to get one, how to keep one, and how to have one, because you yourself have not the experience. You can substitute just about anything, but one thing I know for a fact, you cannot substitute experience. But let's get into it. Let's see what Kendra G, the matchmaker, has to say.
I lived in Chicago, one of the most popular radio personalities in Chicago, but she really broke out when she started connecting single people across the country. Business was so good helping people in their dating lives. She quit her radio job and joined the love train. She's now host of a hugely popular YouTube matchmaking show. It's called Kendra G Singles. Kendra G, Alana, come on out! Oh my God! I can tell already by my audience that I'm one of the most vocal audiences in TV. They don't know how to feel about this. I never knew, ladies, it was so complicated.
Woo, it's tough out there. Dating is a war. You had it right. It's a battlefield out there.
It is.
Yes.
What makes it, Kendra, a battlefield?
I think now because of social media, it's the gift and the curse, because now we're all connected. But that fine man you had to worry about just in New York, no, he worldwide now. He got girls in Italy, Mexico, California. So the guy that most women want, he has so many options. And every woman wants the same man, child. Really? I don't care if she work at the Piggly Wiggly or she's the corporate lawyer on Wall Street. She want her a rich man, and that's just what it is.
Really?
Yes, girl.
No, Kendra G, no. See, every woman doesn't want the same man. Every woman isn't concerned about a man being rich. No, that's just women like you who are 40, who are unrealistic, who are delusional, who have a tendency to think that they deserve a rich man. So no, don't put all women in that bucket. All women aren't as delusional and selfish as you, a 40-plus-year-old woman who has no kids, never been married, but you can come on a national syndicated show and talk to women about what they want. No, that's just women like you and Vivica A. Foxes. So let's just keep things in perspective, Kendra, the matchmaker. Let's listen to the rest of this garbage, shall we?
Hide your man, Tamron. Hide him. Hide him. Don't let him go outside. Don't let him go outside, child.
Don't let him go. Okay, I'm locking my door. Steven, don't you leave that house. Kendra, thousands and thousands of people call you.
Yes.
They want to be on the show.
Yes.
They want your advice, but you're single.
That's right, girl, and loving it. Now, you know, I was in a relationship last year, but this is my single season, and I love it. And single does not mean lonely. Single means nobody can't claim me.
Right.
And I got a roster.
This woman says single does not mean lonely. Single means nobody can claim her. Kendra G, you're 40 plus. You know what? Let me Google how old she is for a minute, family. Kendra G's age. Kendra G's age. Kendra G's age. How old is she? She's 44 years old. Kendra G, you're 44. Listen, nobody's men that you want, really any men that you want, men in general, we're not standing in a line trying to claim a 44-year-old woman. But she's still walking around with weave in her head, you know, with caked up makeup, and she's making herself believe. She has to see, women, when they get to this point, they have to lie to themselves. They have to tell themselves that they're more than what they really are. They have to tell themselves that, hey, I got time. They have to tell themselves that, you know, it's the man's fault. It's not my fault. I got it going on. Look at me. Because people are putting, you know what I'm saying, penis pics in their DMs. You know, people are telling me, hey, what they'll do for me. But guess what? She herself isn't about to. She's married already. She's been married for quite some time to her career. And she, don't get it twisted. She is very lonely. What keeps her busy is just the aura and the entertainment of being online famous. But when she goes home at night, she understands, you know what? I'm all I got. I'm all I got. That's a lonely life. She'll lie to herself and say it's not. She's got money. She got the fame. But we were not created, because the scripture says it's not good for a man to be alone. And this 44-year-old woman is alone. But let's listen to her lie just a little bit more. Don't forget to like and share, family.
If you want to join the team, where the camera at, Cameron? Hit me up on Instagram, Kendra G Media. We got space for one. We got space
because
for
I
one.
love that thing too, but just because you're not in a relationship doesn't mean you're not dating.
No.
And that can be your season where you're exploring yourself and what's on the landscape. Future proofing.
Yes.
Kendra.
Oh, you got to have a job. You have to have an ambition that's going to go somewhere for sure. I want to see W-2 forms. I want to see success records. I want to meet your mama. I want to know where you live. Is it in your...
She wants to see W-2 forms. She wants to know where you live. She wants to, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But tell her as a man, that's not an insult. She's serious. She's telling women that, hey, this is how you need to go about the process of dating, you know, and getting to know a man and finding out that assurance. But on the flip side, can a man say, hey, I want you to take out that weave. I want you to take off that makeup. I want you to take off those eyelashes, those fake eyelashes. I want you to take off, you know what I'm saying, that you know, that girl. I want to see the real you. Oh, so now it's disrespectful for a man to come asking for authenticity. But for her, that's, you know, look at how the women are responding. Yeah. But when the man start asking you that, no, you can't do that because you don't like yourself. If you liked yourself, you'd be walking around natural, but you don't like natural. You like the delusion. Just a little bit more, family. We're going to wrap this up. I promise.
Your name, isn't it? I need to see the lease because sometimes
Kendra, I'm not good enough to date you. If I were, let me tell you, because we're talking about it from the female gaze to the male. I'm just talking in general. if I had gone on a date with someone and they started asking me about my W-2s and my bank account, they would have been seeing the gas come out of the pipes of my car.
Yes.
Because that's too, I'm intimidated now.
Well, because women are tired of wasting their time. I'm talking from the woman's perspective.
Yeah.
So they're like, I don't want to make you be already made. I don't got clay. I'm not magic.
But guys don't want that either. They don't want to make us.
Well, true. But the thing with guys.
And they don't want a broke lady.
Well, no, I don't know though. Some men.
Guys, I'm speaking. I'm speaking listen, I just speaking because I heard you say it.
I don't think men want a broke lady, but they also don't want a lady that's going to be too expensive. You know, wigs is $2,000, lashes is $300.
Okay,
you know, shoes is $1,000.
Are you easing into high maintenance?
Yes. Well, I think that yeah, that's real high.
Family, that's enough. You've seen enough. But she's one of many. You got the Ashley L. Daltons. You got the several women out there who talk like this. You got the Brian. What's that? Cheyenne Brian. You got a lot of these women who have no kids, never been married, but they are the ones who are leading the charge in teaching women how to so-called be in a relationship. And yet they themselves have never been in a relationship, isn't in a relationship, and won't be in a relationship. You know why? Because they're too old. Too old. And when I say too old, I'm really wrapping that up in the essence of their mind frame, their mindset. She's 44. You think she's finna change for a man? What man you know is finna that she wants, which is rich and all this other stuff, is going to let you have the last word? What man you know isn't going to want you to cook for him? What man isn't looking for a traditional wife? And at 44, women like her, if they gotta choose, and it's not even about choosing, family, she just don't know how. It's not in her. What's in her is what you see. Fake, false, and delusion. That's just what it is. Family, you've been rocking with TWID. TWID stands for That's What I Do. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, all praises to the Most High. Peace.